Hey YouTube, what is up? This is your favorite sweaty face wrinkled t-shirt YouTuber here, and in today's video we're going to be trying something challenging, risky, possibly quite dangerous. We're going to go to Popeyes and we're going to order 6 biscuits, and we're going to eat 6 whole biscuits. But not only that, we're going to do it without a drink. Something that has been memed about countless times on how it is almost impossible to eat a Popeyes biscuit without a drink. And so we're going to put that to the test. And I'm going to try that right here, right now, for you guys.
Hi, good day.
Hi, good day. I get all that 6 biscuits.
Pardon me?
6 biscuits.
6 biscuits?
Yeah. Okay, we're here. We're back at the pod. This camera set up properly. I'm sweaty because I had to ride my bike to get the biscuits. They weren't that far away, but I rode my bike. So we're gonna drink water beforehand, and we have water here as well. I'm sweaty. It's hot. Huh. Got the 6 biscuits here. Let's see how much of these we can get through. Right. Not too bad, not too bad. We have honey. Not sponsoring this video, actual honey that we could put on them. I don't know if we actually want to. I have a light here that I actually could genuinely put up. Oh, give me a second. I think the light marginally changed things. It's not a good biscuit until you quit, until you choke on the first one. Right. I kind of don't want to do this because I just want to like enjoy the biscuits. Naturally, my body is telling me drink water, but I'm not going to. Right? You see the water's here. You see this next one is kind of full to the brim. I don't even know if you can see that. So you'll know if I cut some clips. Right. We do not drink water. After this point, there was no real verbal substance to this video. Nothing really compelling other than me sitting for about 25 minutes eating Popeyes biscuits slowly. So, as the time went on and as I started to eat more and more biscuits, getting closer to eating a whole 6 of these things, they got harder. They got much harder. I started to hate them more and more. When you look at a Popeyes biscuit, it's really a one-dimensional thing. There's no wonder why it's a side dish for other things like chicken and I guess fish and crappy Popeye shrimp that does not even taste like shrimp. But it is just made out of stuff like flour, some like salt and on the top, some butter. It's not much of a flavorful thing to eat a lot of, and I guess that happens with about anything that you eat a lot of, but even more so when basically you're just eating baked flour over and over again. I think the first 2 were pretty easy, obviously. You know, normally when you eat a biscuit, you might eat like 1 or 2. 3rd one started to get a little harder. 4th one, the time set in. And then the 5th one, when you start to eat about the 5th one, is when you really start to go downhill. And that's when basically you start to take longer and longer just to eat one biscuit. So when I hit about the 5th biscuit is when I started to go downhill. I started to look at the water a little bit more. But I knew that I had to push on to get to the end so I could see my reward and actually not be clickbaiting a video. 1 more to go. And so getting on to the 6th one, that was the hardest one. It probably took me more time to eat the 6th one than it did for me to eat the first 3. My body was telling me, don't eat the biscuit. My mind was like, why are we doing this? I don't want to eat this anymore. There was no choking hazard during the entire video. The biscuits were moist enough in my mouth, produced enough saliva that I didn't choke on it. I would love to have water, and it would go down much easier with water. If I had water, it probably would have just gobbled things down a lot faster than they did half the time. But without water, it just became ever so more difficult. And the last one had a little bit of the crazy choking hazard that you would expect me to have eating all these Popeyes biscuits without no drink. But it wasn't from the biscuits being dry. It was from me not wanting to swallow them, me kind of halfway chewing them and just kind of stopping midway because like my body and my mind was telling me not to continue eating it. So it was just stuck in my mouth, and I had to force myself mentally and physically to finish the job because the goal was right there, and it didn't make sense to end so close to the end. You know, I was driving inspiration from Chandler from Mr. Beast videos. I don't want to be like Chandler. I want to win the challenge, and you know what? I did win the challenge. We did it. Yes. I lost one. It's really hard. Five, 4, 3, 2. What am I doing in my hands? 1. I think we're allowed to drink the water by now. So that was it for today's video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. The biscuits did not sit right in my stomach. Felt like I ate a rock afterward. Even though drinking a ton of water afterward, it still wasn't right. It wasn't painful. Well, I definitely could have feel it sitting in my tummy, moving its way out. I hope it's out by now. At the time of this recording, this was recorded like Friday, and it came out like a week after that. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on it. If you want to see me do more stuff like that, give me some recommendations in the comment section. I have a few more kind of eating videos in the future. That seems to be my new topic of discussion, my new theme. I went from motorsports to, I don't know, eating videos. I'm a mukbang YouTuber now. But once again, hit the subscribe button, leave a like. This is Drayton from DKMedia, and I'll see you inside the next one.